Wow, you're right. That is fucking dramatic.
Very dramatic. Wow.
No other podcasts have some openings like that. I mean, that's how you know it's time to get down to the nitty gritty. I mean, I feel like I'm walking into a battlefield there.
Basically is. We're on the front lines. We've been on the front lines here for 230 episodes, apparently.
Yeah.
Front lines of truth and reconciliation.
Truth, chaos, reconciliation, no bullshit. You were like, I'm going to be a little late. Send the link. We don't need the link. No one needs the link. It's just us. We don't need guests to fall back on. We can just run the show. It's fine.
Yeah.
Ugh. God, people are annoying anyway. I haven't listened to a podcast in like 2 weeks. I tune in and I immediately have to tune out. And I don't know what to do about it. I mean,
really? Now, do you think that's interesting?
I don't know.
What did you have? You think you've lost your lust for podcasts? Is it? Do you think podcasts have gotten worse? Do you think it has to do with not drinking? It's an interesting.
It's probably a lot of each of the probably most the not drinking thing, because I find myself just doing more shit. Instead of just sitting around listening to podcasts and getting boozed up. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, nobody's putting anything out good. Like, Real Ass Podcast is repetitive as fuck.
Yeah, I haven't listened to that
repetitive.
In weeks. And I kind of know what you're saying, honestly. I actually haven't, and I'm not even ripping them. I really haven't listened to Real Ass Podcast. Yeah, I didn't even think of it till you said it. Probably close to a month now. What else haven't I? Yeah, I mean, Stuff Island, which I really liked, but I haven't listened to them in a while. I guess, like you said, it's just repetitive, I guess.
Yeah.
Which is why this show is tremendous, because we cover the news of the week.
True. I mean, we have a different theme song every week. We sold a hat. I mean, people are buying merch. Merch is flying off the shelves.
Totally.
No, I am happy we sold a hat because
which hat?
The Ski Mask Collective hat, the black one.
The constant content?
No. I think I have it here. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, I didn't realize this when I was looking at the reports. I mean, things have been flying off the shelves, folks, behind the scenes. But when it comes to the online report, we haven't sold a piece of merch since May.
Wow, and that was when Stevie bought his gym bag
for
his fateful fight. Oh, yeah, that's a great
It's this, but in black. So
yes, very tasteful.
And actually, the website made it look even better, which is cool. Oh yeah, I got to work on this a little bit, but I just released this morning.
Wow.
Yeah, thanks to little Lemmy who tweeted this picture out. Amazing artwork, looks fantastic. Coming to a city near you. Every comedy club will be talking about us. It's crazy what's happening.
AI ski mask.
Yeah, dude, I don't even know where to start. I don't even know what to talk about anymore. I mean, what the fuck is going on? Puppets every day now?
Yeah, I don't. I couldn't. I put it in the Patreon comments because I didn't blast it on Twitter. But of course, what goes down in the Patreon MLC comments. Some of the greatest in the game.
Right.
No, I couldn't do it. I was skipping through the episode, scrubbing through, waiting till the puppet dropped off, and he never did. So unfortunately, that was an MLC I skipped, a rare one.
Oh, so the puppet is where you draw the line.
Listen. Everybody can like what they like. I'm not gonna. Again, I'm the truth. I speak the truth. I'm the truth sayer. You can like what you like. I don't find it. I don't know. I don't find it good for MLC because MLC's whole thing is, as this show is, it's why we're the official wrap-up show, is MLC's all about no bullshit and truth and what's going on. It's, a real-life soap opera, as it always has been, as I've always said. The greatest podcast soap opera still. But yeah, so a guy with a puppet on his hand, no, doesn't fit the bill for me. And it's the voice that everyone learns to do when they're like 10. The
yeah, exactly.
That's why everybody can do. It doesn't really take any skill.
That puppeteer guy
Uh,
was roasting the Tukey or whatever. Tukey. I don't. All this
I
shit.
know,
I
I know.
love
I don't. If
stupid.
you notice, I didn't
It's
even
like
say the name.
I
I didn't
know
even
it's
say
making
it.
me angry. But no, I
But
also
yeah,
noticed
yeah.
like the part I did listen to was Kevin saw that he was on Carl's show, and I'm like, if it would have been anyone else, like why is he giving him a break and then allowing him to come back? He would have been done with anybody else at like the day after he was on MLC to go on Carl's show. He would have written him off. So that surprised me a little bit.
100%. Yeah, yeah. And I suppose it's nothing new, but there's definitely is no denying Mr. Brennan has some double standards for different people.
Right.
Um, I mean, I could give you a list, but yeah, I mean, starting with the audio and Wi-Fi. God forbid one person will come on and their thing will click for 1 second, and he throws them off, and then somebody else will be on and sound like they're in a cave for 3 hours, and he won't say anything, and then yeah, he kicked Bob off the network for doing Shuli's show, essentially.
Right.
Which I was fine with. I said for a long time, I was Stancil Stradamus did again, that while I love Bob, 4 days a week was too much. With Bob, and he kind of took the show to a place I didn't quite. That was a little bit not MLC.
Right.
But my point with that was, and then the puppet goes on another show literally a day afterwards, and it's like not a big. And
Yeah.
he, like,
God
sends them the
forbid you eat a
link.
fish fillet sandwich. Oh my God. Didn't know it was that bad. Ooh.
Right. Can't eat a fish fillet sandwich with tartar sauce.
Yeah.
the
Can't get my
filet-o
grub
fish.
on. Just rush home from work and have a sandwich.
Yeah.
That's what's happening in the state of MLC. I mean, there's really not much to go on now.
No,
Yeah.
it's yeah.
But they got Atlantic City coming up, almost next month. And Chad and Gino were going to be performing together, I saw.
Right. That's something Chad, Gino, and Keanu doing a show, which I thought was a work, but it's up on their website. And I'm surprised I brought it up on this very show. I'm not technically inclined to know how to clip it, and we don't have producers because we're young poor boys. So we
are poor, definitely.
All
poor.
we rely on is super chat. So please, folks.
Yes.
But
That's how we live.
no, Chad. I told you we talked about it on this show. I brought it up. Chad called into In Hot Water about a month ago. And it was a very strange kumbaya call with Gino where they were laughing together. And Chad was like being buddy-buddy. He was like, maybe I'll do a show when I come up there. And now they're doing an actual show together. So I actually have no problem with it. I'm surprised Kevin doesn't have a bigger problem with it, which I think it's almost funny he doesn't. And I don't even know if Kevin is aware. If somebody can clip that call into Compound and get that over to Mr. Brennan, I think he would find that interesting. I forget when that was, like last month, at most like a month or, yeah.
So now they're going to be doing an actual show. I heard 7 people are going to AC, so we'll see if it sells. We'll see how it does. I wonder if it's at that same club Barry Ribs always walks to whenever he comes to Atlantic City. I think it is.
If I could look it up.
Was it the Tropicana or something like that?
No, I think they said it's like a mile or two from the Borgata. I feel like he would have said Tropicana if it was Tropicana.
Oh, okay.
Let's see if I could.
Yeah, no thanks on AC. Well, number one, I never win when I go to AC. Worst casinos ever, and I know I'll be broke in an hour. Classic. Yeah. So it's gonna be a shit show, and maybe we'll see some video of Gino confronting Kevin or vice versa. That'd be hilarious. What is this? This is the actual
Tennessee
post.
Avenue Beer Hall.
Oh, it's in a beer hall. That sounds. You think Chad's gonna get trashed?
Well, wouldn't that be fun?
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, so it's real.
Okay. Well,
It is real. Although I'm not gonna be able to find it if somebody else wants to send it to me. I saw it. I could have sworn I saw Gino the other day respond to one of these shows and saying like, "No chance I'm on that show." But maybe it was something else. Maybe it was
I that kind of rings a bell now that I'm
right.
thinking about it. Yeah.
You know what? Let's call Gino.
Yeah, call Gino. I already sent him the link, but yeah, give Gino a ring. Let's get the exclusive here to see if the show is actually happening or if this poster is just a work. You never know the truth these days. Let's see if he'll pick up. I know he was up till like
I
3
called
in
him
the
on the
morning.
sports show yesterday, but he didn't. He said he had no voice. A wonderful sports show. He had the doctor on.
Oh yeah, BYB says he said he wasn't going last night. Yeah, he was he was up streaming at like 2:30 a.m. because I was still awake when I saw that he was live.
I saw. I got a link at 12:30. I'll just text him and.
Well, apparently he said last night on this Gratcast, Gratcast, that he's not going. Sorry, Gino, I love you, but the name of that show is brutal.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, I call him out to his face on the show.
Yeah, well,
Steve
he's too scared to confront me.
Oh, you confronted him last week. You called in.
Yeah, no, I had to. I was hiding in a porta potty too.
That's right. That was great.
Yeah, so it looks like AC is just going to be another bomb like last time. So no thanks. Not risking the drive for that. Unless somebody wants to buy me some new tires.
Oh God, I think I need new wheel bearings again. What is with these guys? It's all planned obsolescence.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's all.
You need new wheel bearings already?
Yeah, now on the back, I'm pretty sure it's making that low humming noise. This is real fun stuff. But
this is great. No, it's amazing.
No, this is real life.
Yeah.
Yeah, need new wheel bearings. What else is new in the car world? Oh, I got it. I finally got it cleaned and detailed this week.
Wow.
She's looking fine. She's looking mighty fine. Needed it. It was literally disgusting.
I got a battery-powered air compressor, so I have to stop. I don't have to stop at sketchy gas stations anymore. It's fantastic.
Oh, for your tires?
Yeah. So I just keep
What, you
it
got
in
bad tires?
Yeah, well, I got where I work, I run over a lot of staples and shit, so they go down like nice and slow, and I'll go out after a weekend, and it'll be fucking low. Johnny Chopsticks, new member, thank you, sir.
Wow, thanks, Johnny Chopsticks. That's great.
K Fur, I'm not sure what this means. I haven't seen K Fur going off on any Twitter extravaganzas lately, like he used to. How much on the shoes?
Huh.
What does that mean?
I think K-Fur, feel free to put in the comments, perhaps even super chat.
Oh, he's asking you how much you need for bearings.
Oh,
shoes.
I don't know. What are they? Oh, thank you. Fuck K-Fur. This is more important. I don't know. I literally just realized in the last couple of days the noise is getting louder from the back, and I know the noise. I don't know why, K-Fur. Do you have a hookup? What's going on? You want to change my bearings? I'll pay.
Yeah, he's asking me how much for my tires, and he's asking you how much for your wheel bearings. So maybe he knows a guy who knows a guy who blows a guy.
Okay, fine.
Cool.
Yeah, I think K-Fur, K-Fur, feel free to put in the chat. I don't want to speak for you, but I think K-Fur is another one in the camp of not being overly thrilled with the MLCs of late in the guests and people who have been subjected to. But feel free to correct me, K-Fur.
Has he been in the Patreon comments? Because I know he used to be in there a lot. It's been since they did that new update. It's kind of more they made it more difficult to see the comments. So I don't know.
I don't know. No, I think I've seen him on Twitter or maybe in the live MLC chats. But feel free to correct me, K-Fur. What else is going on? Oh, Little Lemmy. I like this. Put this in the Bible.
Yes.
But none of this means anything. This whole entire universe of YouTube craziness means nothing. And yet we are both still here, commenting, liking, or not liking, but here. Bingo. Well put, Little Lemmy.
Yes. Well put, and we thank you for being here. Whether you hate us, whether you like the show, put it in the comments. You want our opinion on something, just put it in the fucking comments. We'll read it. We don't care. Yeah, what do we have to lose? We got hashtag real jobs, okay? And sports to bet on. I mean, god damn it. I was supposed to be in the fucking Bahamas this week.
Oh, that's right.
Jesus.
With Addicted to Profits?
No, I was just going to go on vacation after that one ape last Sunday.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a brutal bad beat, bro. Brutal.
Yeah.
Travis Kelce got paid more to do the Pfizer commercial than he does from the NFL. Isn't that ridiculous? He made $10 million to do that commercial.
Yeah, isn't that wild?
And then he couldn't score a touchdown, so I scored 11 out of 12 anytime touchdown scores. 11 out of 12 for $40,000, and I was going to take a vacation. No. Now Now I have to subsequently try to do it again today.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna put some bets in. I had a nice little 5 for 5 to save me. It was only for a $30 win, but I got it. That's the moral of this. Covered that on Sports Mask yesterday.
Yeah. With a lot of bets going on.
Yeah, we're gonna have to put some bets in. You know what? I didn't have much on my list. It was just gonna whatever, do what we always do. But one thing I did have, and if you follow me on Twitter, you know I've sent some tweets about it. But are you familiar with I guess it's the Whatever podcast, where it's that it's like a couple dudes and then a bunch of whores at a table, and they always
I see clips from that. Yeah.
It's been around a while, and I don't know, something just clicked the last couple of weeks. It's literally shit. So it's always just quote unquote alpha guys,
and they're trashing the chicks.
Yeah, but it's obviously just it's not interesting because it's all just for clickbait. You know what I mean? It's not. It's manufactured clickbait, and they all know what they're doing. But you see, people retweet it, this is toxic male, this is sex work. But it's all nonsense. It's all manufactured.
I mean, that's why they're doing it, so people will say shit like that, so it gets more clicks. People are like,
of course.
See what's going on.
But my point, can people have the IQ to realize it is literally just it's not real? You get what I'm saying? If that was a real discussion, and they really disagree, but the whole point of the show is to disagree and make clickbait. You get what I'm saying? It's not the end product is
the clips.
The end product is the show. The show is made just for clips. You get what I'm saying? So for anybody to get up in arms or care anything about the clips, it's silly. It's almost it's like taking a sitcom seriously, it's real people. It's just bullshit. I don't know. That it annoyed me. I had a mini epiphany like you did with the sorcerer, that it's just trash. It's just shit. It's just, and nobody should care anything one way or the other about that show, because it's not. They're not.
Well, it's garbage. With the clip will start out. It's all right. Rate yourself 1 to 10, and it shows 3 rhinoceroses, and they're like, I'm a 10. And it's oh, really?
Right.
It's clearly you wouldn't say that, And then the guys are like, oh, no, you're not. And then people are like, oh, how could you say that about a big woman? It's so stupid. But I feel like everyone takes Twitter too fucking seriously, besides our little cliche who know, it's, somebody posted something that was clearly satire. And then you read 95% of the comments is people just taking it seriously. It's it's so dumb. It's funny.
There's K for with my. There you go. So I was right. Yeah, Stancil, I've always been same opinion as you. Decline, I'm certain Decline host is my blood brother. Real raps. Yeah. Okay. So I was right. Yeah. Like we've covered. Ad nauseum at this point. All the OGs have. Nobody's really thrilled with the current state and format and guess of MLC.
Right.
Yeah.
I even forget that it's on.
Listen, I as I've said, it's still up there. Listen, for me, it probably is. Honestly, if I'm going to be honest, it may have dropped down to number 2 or 3, behind maybe. For me, I think Tim Dillon's podcasts are consistently entertaining as shit, and he never has guests, and it's just him ranting, and he's smart enough to have. But why I enjoy Tim Dillon is because he's smart, and so I'm always been interested with a lot about how much he actually plans out for a lot of his diatribes, and how much is.
I was thinking about that too.
His mind. But in any case, that's a credit to him, because it seems like he's just doing stream of consciousness, which he might be. I don't know. I'm not saying he's not. But his are always on point. He at least for me, I mean, everybody's different. He hits the nail on the head on all the social and political shit while doing it in a satirical way.
Yes, yeah.
So I always
I was
enjoy.
about to say the same thing. He's like the king of satire right now.
Yeah, right now,
It's
yeah.
perfect.
I
I got to
think he's
re-sign up to
emerged.
his Patreon.
Yeah, he put some good stuff out this week, and he always has a good angle on stuff, and it's fucking funny as shit in my opinion. So yeah, like you said, a lot of other podcasts have dropped off as well. You
Right.
know, I mean, I'd still put MLC above all. I mean, listen, it's still
It's still the greatest for me. I mean,
Yes.
it always will be. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to sit here and fucking trash it if it's bad. You know, it's not up to
No,
my
and
standard.
we're not gonna.
So.
We don't suck cock just
Right,
to
I'm
suck
not gonna blow a
cock, and we
ball
don't
back.
bash just to bash.
Yeah.
We, you know, we just tell the truth.
We're just here to say what
whatever.
everyone else is fucking thinking. I mean, we see it
Right.
in writing on Twitter. We see the people chirping out there. You know, no one's happy. Behind the scenes, people are talking about it.
A lot
But,
of people not
you
happy
know,
about the puppets for sure.
Right. We're here to speak those voices. You know, we don't have to say names, but we all
We're
know
the
who
voice
they
of the
are.
voiceless.
Right, exactly. No, but same. I got to re-sign up to Tim Dillon's Patreon for sure. And then I don't know. I like this new format Robert Kelly's been doing. He's just been doing one-on-ones for like 6 months now on YKWd. It's not like the 5-person room full where you can't fucking hear anybody saying words. And I feel like his shit's been consistent for like an interview type show. So
Bobby Kelly.
yeah, big
All
Blobby
right.
Kelly. So I
Blobby
don't know.
Kelly.
I've always enjoyed his show. And then yeah, of course MLC. And did you see Lemaire's moving down to Texas? Lemaire Lee?
Lemaire, Sean Gardini, obviously Gillis and McCusker already down there. All the all the Philly cucks selling out. Oh well.
It's all right. I don't think they're selling out. They're just going where you don't have to pay taxes. It's fucking fantastic.
I guess. I don't listen. Everybody's sucking the tea to Rogan.
Of course, we all know
Whatever. And I know there's all the club, whatever. Enjoy your 3 blocks of downtown, and then
that's really all
Texas.
it is.
Yeah, it's nothing. So enjoy. Essentially, you're either living downtown and you have 3 blocks, and then day walkers everywhere, or you're going to be. I mean, you're living in the country of Texas if you live outside of that. So
Austin sucks.
And Austin stinks. So whatever. If that's what they want to do, but
have fun. Have fun with your 2 seasons.
Right. It's a hub. Obviously, Austin is a new comedy hub, and good for them.
Sure.
But I've been on record the whole time. It's never going to be New York or LA.
No.
For that matter. But,
Tim Dillon didn't seem to enjoy it that much.
No,
he was in and out pretty quickly.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah, and that's all you need to know. He was pretty. It's pretty. I love when he rips Austin.
Me too. It's great.
Yeah, he literally bought a house, and then less than a year was like, I'm fucking getting out of
this place sucks. I like it. Okay, what else is fucking going on out there? I don't feel like I'm running up much.
No, let's maybe we. I really don't have much. We covered a lot last week. It has, MLC essentially was reruns all week of bashing Ray and Chad on and blah blah blah. They were some of them. It's some entertaining. I listened to all of them besides the puppet one.
Right.
I'm actually working my way through the last one now. But other than that, there's not much new news in MLC. We just be rehashing the same shit we've been saying every week, so no need to waste time on that. Oh, I did. It was because I had with the Christmas holiday, I had a little. At least the beginning of my week was a little lighter, whereas been working my dick off and will be the rest of the weekend. But I was actually free. What was it? I think it was Tuesday afternoon, and I pulled a ski mask, and Kevin started the show saying he has no gas, he doesn't give a fuck. I don't know what to do. I told Adam to send it to everybody, so I sent my little. I said available if needed.
Available if needed. That's exactly what I said.
I said available if needed, which I couldn't tell you the last time I offered my services. It's been a while.
Right.
So there's something behind the scenes.
So
and
you lobbed it out there.
You
did that on Twitter, right? Because I believe I saw.
No, I texted him. I texted him directly. who ended up? I know Stevie was on eventually. Great, and then somebody was on before him. Maybe it was Ray or Chad. Somebody jumped on Tuesday. But anyway, there's a little behind the scenes for you, exclusive. I offered my services, and they were not needed.
Wow. Did they get back to you at all, or were you
You're
completely
lost!
ignored? Or were you ignored?
Hey, Kevin's lost, the show's lost,
Yeah,
all
I
the
mean, you
viewers
got, like you
lost.
said last week, you got plenty
no
of
skin
stories.
off my back.
Yeah.
I was smoking weed by 5 o'clock at that point anyway, since I wasn't doing the show.
Enjoying your time.
What was that? I'm sorry.
Were you ignored, or did they get back to you at all? Or
No, I didn't hear back, but that's the usual. You know,
that's definitely
Kevin
sure.
is not a responder.
I noticed he's been blocking a lot of people on Twitter, something that he used to be very against. Has he changed his ways? He's blocking, I mean, everyone's talking about it. I'm surprised he hasn't blocked me yet, but I haven't said shit.
Nice. You were mentioned. I think he actually mentioned you. By the way, I think he said like, send a link to anybody, just not Ski Mask. I think he actually said something like that. It was pretty
Good.
funny.
I wouldn't have been there.
Which
anyways.
hey, look at you. You're at the forefront of his mind still.
I know
He's still thinking about you.
I must have really struck a nerve. I mean, between the
you.
fish
He
fillet.
loves you.
Yeah, I know. He's going to be highly disappointed when I'm not offering my services in Atlantic City.
Yeah, who's gonna put him to bed?
Right. Who will walk him to get a burger? Who will hold him upright?
Yeah, Jason Bentley. That guy's like 900 pounds. He can't walk. Who else? All the other super chat freaks. They're all old bags. So we're gonna be. It's just. But hit the like button, by the way. God damn it! Hit the goddamn like button. And send the link.
Your services are desperately needed. Yes, we know.
Yes, you make the show better. Obviously everybody's going to say I'm biased, but I always enjoyed your appearances because of what the chaos that ensues, chaos/anger out of Kevin that ensues, but it's not opposite of that dumb whatever podcast. It is not meant. It's organic. Angry Kevin and organic chaos just because of the chemistry you have with him.
He just can't believe what he's hearing sometimes, and I just have to lay down the law and tell him, hey, this is what's happening. He's like,
put little baby Kevin in the corner sometimes.
Yeah, you can't be scared. You can't be brown nosing all the time, Stevie. So
I see what you did there.
Yeah, that's what's happening. I saw this. I like this Twitter exchange you had. There was a tweet going around about I don't know some podcast with a bunch of ladies on it, and they were rating some dude like hottest guy in the Dabbleverse, and you said something.
I think it was I would give him a shout out if we could. Friends of the show is like Ari Jane, and I want to say KB and a few other ladies. But go ahead.
I liked your exchange. I didn't read the whole thing, but I caught one of you. You said something along the lines of, good thing I'm not part of the Dabbleverse or never." Yeah, well,
so the tweet was they were rating the looks of the men in the Dabbleverse. And which is very sexist, by the way, and totally disgusting on these ladies' parts to subjugate men like that.
Right.
We would never do that. We would never rate ladies. Gross.
Yes.
That's so disgusting. Toxic.
That's very.
But no, I'm just making it clear that if I was I'm not part of the Dabbleverse. Happily. Never have been, never will be. So I'm just making it clear if I was. I'm sure I'd be at the top of those rankings, far above Husey, of course.
Yes.
And many others, if not all the way at the top. Maybe Beautiful Victor, the George Clooney looking fellow. He's not in the Dabbleverse either. So anyway, yes, I'm not part of the Dabbleverse, so thank you for not including me in that. And I knew I would just embarrass everyone with my ravishing European looks.
Yep, you would just have to go away with the trophy. Agreed. But I did like that exchange. A lot of hot takes coming up. But yeah, I'm going to be cleaning up the page this week for the merch site because things are just about to start flying off the shelves. Truthfully.
The page is hot, folks. If you're not on the page is hot as hell. Yes. The kayak vids, the compound pre-games are all on there. There'll be some other random shit going on. The page is hot. Ski Mask is sober. Shit's getting uploaded. Shit's getting actual descriptions. Things are happening over here. We're still winning. We're still
Yeah.
every week you're doing stuff, and now I'm just talking out of my ass. But
I
yes,
mean,
join
it's
the
true
page.
though. I mean, things aren't going missed. I'm not leaving things behind, falling asleep at the wheel, as they
Literally.
say. Yes, chasing the next beverage. Today is 21 days. Wow, 21.
Wow.
Wow, 21 long days. Nah,
Good for
everything's
you.
fine. Yeah, everything's good.
Overall, is it a pain in the ass, or do you feel better?
Of
Or is
course
it
I
like,
feel better. Yeah, man. I've been, everything's better. It's
well,
just
not to be
every now and then you get like that sense of boredom, and you gotta just fucking quickly
mm,
find something to do, or go for a drive, something like that.
right? Yeah. All right. Well, good for you. What?
Spacey.
Oh, Spacey. I think this is my girl Stacy, paying for your desperately needed services. Jeez. I'll pay you,
Wow.
Stacy. You're
Yeah.
gonna have to go. That's nice of you, Stacy. Yeah, listen. You got to go. Listen, the offers. You got my manager Kelly's not going to be happy. Not about you, Stacy. In general, she doesn't. She gets. I get written up. I get pulled into the office and written up when I send my cock to people I'm not supposed to, because Kelly doesn't like me giving away freebies. So
Yes.
I have to learn to control myself, Stacy.
Yeah, you
But
have to control
we'll
the
see.
urge to send a dick pic.
Sorry,
I mean,
Kelly.
to send pictures of the hog. I mean, sometimes it's very difficult not to.
She
And
just starts sending pictures of my bed.
one of my one of my best friends, the kid who flew from Texas to Atlantic City, he blocked me on his text messages because I wouldn't stop sending dick pics like over a month ago. And he unblocked me to wish me a Merry Christmas. So I sent him a picture of my cock with a bow tied around it. So he's blocked me again. He's very angry. That's a lot of dicks. So send pictures of your hog to your friends, folks. There's really no harm, no foul. All they have to do is delete it. And, if they're that good of a friend, they should know not to open it in a public place, anyways. What are they, stupid?
Yeah, it's the holidays. Get those It's the Christmas is past, but we got New Year tomorrow,
Let
and
the ball drop.
it's the octave of the holidays, as they say, the spirit of the season. Get those dicks out there, ladies. Push those tits together. Push
Right.
your ass into a mirror. Snap a pic. Send it to old Stancil if you like. If that gets you going, yeah, get those balls dropping.
Yeah,
I'll
a
drop
couple
my
of my friends
balls.
will receive a video of some balls dropping tomorrow at midnight, and I hope that they enjoy it. I really do. I'm going to wish them bring in the new year with a set of balls, folks. Drop them
Wow,
down.
Stacy says, talking
Ooh.
about Kelly, she's cray cray. Money
Ooh.
is no object, Kelly. Wow. I'll be your little gigolo, Stacy. I don't care. I'll be a little sex
You
worker.
should give Kelly
This
a
is
ring
getting
and let her know that Spacey's in here saying that she's cray cray.
well. Kelly's going to actually have a scheduled meeting already in about a half hour. I have to talk to my manager. Needs to talk to me. She told me she has a lot of. We have to catch up. She has to. I have to report to her weekly. What?
This the super chat made me laugh. That's got to be a T-shirt. Happy Hogidays. Beloved
Happy
chatter, happy
Hogidays.
Hogidays, folks.
There's
Send
your
those pics
episode name.
far and wide. Absolutely. Happy
Adam, name this
Hogidays.
episode Happy Hogidays.
That's definitely the name of this episode. Happy
Damn it.
Hogidays.
We should have made a shirt with mistletoe and a cock underneath it.
Happy Hogidays. Maybe I'll make it right after this, so people can go ahead and get it for next year.
Yeah, get it for Easter.
Yeah, get it. Yeah, we got it. We got more holiday. Get it for Valentine's Day. Who cares?
Oh, everything's a goddamn holiday now.
I know. There's so many fucking. They're thinking about making Jay-Z's birthday a holiday in New York City. Did you hear? Did you hear about that?
No, what? December 4th?
I think so. Yeah, they're gonna make it like a citywide holiday.
No, please.
I
Can we
swear.
calm down. Oh,
There's
Jake
way- there's
Hudson,
too
by
many.
the way. By the way,
Jake Hudson, yeah, he sent me a
By the
link
way.
this morning. I think.
so did I.
Yeah.
I saw that too. Always welcome to send the link, Jake. Hold
Yeah.
on, I gotta pick this up. Hold on,
Uh-oh.
folks.
Got a call coming in. Got big callers. Oh, he's at work, so he's on the horn, trying to see what's going on. Are you podcasting at work? Yes, boss, I am. On the greatest podcast ever out there. Gym days worn out, used up, overworked, middle-aged mommies. Oof, I don't think that's true, Junior. I'm not even gonna put it up because that's just fucking rude. For some of the previous comments, no, I will not be in Atlantic City. Yes, the puppet sucks. We went over that at the beginning of the show. I mean, there's really not much more to say about it. Happy Hogidays, that's what it's all about. A couple people asked why I'm not in the king size. I had to wash the bedding today, so I got to go put that shit in the dryer. But hopefully next week I'll be back live from the king size. But right now I had to wash all of the bedding, and so
I'm
that's
waiting
what,
on new sheets. I was going to ask you why we're not in the bed. Yeah, I'm waiting
yeah,
on new sheets from my full size. We're going up. We went from a twin size.
beautiful.
Went from a twin size. Now we're at a full. Broke in the new house there with some sultry sex last night,
Ooh.
and then you know how it goes. Was told this morning. I'm gonna come get my stuff and never talk to you again. So that's always fun. But that's these ladies. Am I right? And
Yeah, I mean you can't win where you can't lose.
yeah.
It's like fucking. I can't even. Oh, probably not supposed to say, but I know he's not watching anyway. It's like stupid Cabana King. As soon as the chick gets out of jail, he's already he's already swinging, and it's so stupid. I'm like,
Yeah.
come on, man, what are you doing?
I mean,
Vaping Dago, thank you. Happy New Year to you too, Vaping Dago.
Oh,
We
nice.
appreciate
Vaping
it.
Dago in the Heezy.
He's an OG as of late. When it comes to MLC, he says Tukey rules. That's okay. Everyone's welcome to their own opinion. I mean, that's what we're here for. You know, if you like him, it's your cup of tea. By all means. Thank you, babe.
We accept all. Yes, this is an open forum discussion of all opinions, whether we hate you or love you. But yeah, this is a, not to go too deep into it, but this is a young lady. I believe she's 27, and self-proclaimed crazy. But you know how I feel like.
I mean, I'm
girls do that
27, and I know how women my age are. I mean, they're fucking batshit insane.
But they are, but I also feel like they all say that now just as like a cop out. You know what I mean?
They
Just
do.
so they can kind of do what they want.
And they
it's
can get
just like,
prescribed drugs. You know how
Yes.
easy it is for these women to get prescribed anything they want? Like, most of the ladies I know are prescribed both Adderall and Xanax. And it's like, your doctors are just writing script because you're a young lady. It's so stupid. Then they just, they're always on some kind of stimulant, and then they'll blame it on the stimulant. Like, well,
Right.
it's because I didn't have my Xanax, I didn't have my
Right.
Adderall. That's why I'm acting crazy. Is it? Like,
oh, this is even simpler. Yeah, it's just like, oh yeah, I was drinking yesterday. I didn't mean that. Or I was doing this.
Right.
That was. Oh yeah, that was all just something. Just like,
so,
can I-
well, that's what I mean. People my
But
age,
it's
it's
just-
all about fucking excuses. No one ever wants to own up to their shit. It's always an excuse for every little thing. It's like you said. Oh, sorry, I was, it's because of the alcohol. No, maybe it's because you're a fucking asshole, and when you drank,
Right.
it came out.
Right. Thank you, Ski Mask. No, you hit the nail on the head. Honestly, it's better than I put it. But that's pretty much exactly what's going on in my little stupid corner. The moral of the story is, it was never a what's the word? Monogamous, right?
Yeah.
It was never monogamous, which is fine. Moral of the story is, I need to put out an APB. This is, at the end of the day, it's on me. I need to bring in a few more females into the fold.
Yeah, just shop around,
if
do some.
you
I mean,
will.
you've already broken.
Well, but that's the problem. The problem is and we could discuss. And we've discussed in the past, but I don't do the apps. I've never done the apps, and not only that, from what I hear, what I've heard over the last year, more recently, is the apps are kind of dead now. In that you basically, if you don't pay, they're kind of worthless. From what I understand, I never use them, but I've seen
to an extent. That's true. Yeah.
that now if you don't pay, it's like the same little group of people you see on all of them. And you know me, I've been on record. I've always been a man of the wild. I was in a relationship for goddamn 6.5 years of my prime when all those apps were popping off. Maybe I would have used them then, but then when I was out of it, I'm an old piece of shit now, and I don't want to go back. So I basically, especially around here where I live, where we live, I mean, there's not much to go meet people other than bars, and
Right.
then right
You're
off
just
the
gonna meet an
bat,
alcoholic.
you meet exactly. You meet, I guess the golden goose is the girl, I suppose, like me, because we joke around a lot, but I really don't go out that much. Usually when you see me drinking, it's just Tuesdays, and that's usually my one day a week. But
Yeah.
the golden goose, I suppose, is the girl who's just out on a random night who doesn't usually go out.
Hmm.
But for the most part, exactly. If you meet a girl at the bar, she's a little barfly usually, and whatever comes out of it started with that. You know what
Right.
I mean?
Exactly. Yeah. It's just gonna turn
So,
into nonsense. But
and then what else? What are you gonna? So what else is there? Where else do you? If you're not on the apps, besides a bar, I mean,
well,
I
I mean,
get
it's still
people
a lot
say
of
through
times
work, people say through it's like
grocery stores is great. Laundromats
grocery
is fantastic.
store. I've never
Yeah.
been full transparency for all my ravishing good looks and such. Uh, I've never been a cold pickup person. I
Yeah. Yeah. I
can.
can see.
I've been on record. I think on here a while ago we talked about it. I'm a Mariano Rivera. So like if I get a little bounce pass or I get any inkling that a chick is into me, whether from her or a friend being like, "Oh, she likes you," then once I know that, it's then Daddy comes in and they play Enter
Queen's house.
Sandman, and I put the pussy to
Yeah.
bed. But I'm admittedly not a cold. I don't do the. You can call me whatever, but I've never was good at the cold pickup. I just don't have the confidence for it. I think it's pretty gross, kind of in a way. Too.
Yeah. Well, it's just
Because
it's
if a
weird
girl,
now
and it's
too.
gross for me to see girls fall for it at the same time. Like,
Yeah.
you
'Cause
know,
then
this guy's
they're
talking.
dumb.
Yeah, I just can't. I'm too realistic where I know I'm talking to this person just because I find them attractive and essentially cut to the chase want to fuck them.
Yeah.
So it's hard for me to bullshit all the bags. Like, oh, that's a cool bag you have. That's a
Nice
nice,
bag.
cool shoe. Nice shoelaces. Well, whatever the fuck do you say? Okay.
Yeah.
Like, I
Oh,
honestly,
yeah.
yeah. Like, let's just, I find you
Well,
attractive. Let's fuck.
Beloved chatters took the words out of my mouth. I was going to say, yeah, Hinge is about the only one that's worth the shit. You don't have to pay. But and
Interesting.
I do when I was on there, I did notice there are a lot of people your age on there. So it actually originally came on the market for people around your age, so who have been
So
in a
part
married
two of
relationship
this.
before. Go hold on
Sorry, I
one
didn't
second.
mean-
Let me just run through this real quick. What was I gonna say next? What the fuck? Damn it! All right, never mind. I messed up what I was gonna say. All right, go ahead. Part two. Oh no, I was gonna
No,
say a lot of times these bar flies. All right, you gotta suck it up. Go out with a bar fly a couple times. That way you meet her other friends that don't typically hang out at the bar all the time.
Interesting. But then that's a little shitty if you fuck her
Who
friend. I guess.
cares?
Yeah, it's true. See, this is the price of being a good person at the end of the day, I suppose, that I pay. James R. weighing in on the dating, my dating query. Just pay. Stop being delusional. Paying is best. All right, James R. Serious follow up. What app do you recommend, and do you pay? And any more insight, send along. Thank you for this super chat.
I wonder if he's talking about just getting some whores.
So, and feel free to weigh in on this, people. What I was going to say, part two of this, and we have discussed this, and I think you actually tried to help me, is actually doing the profile.
Yes, it's all about the algorithm. All about it.
It's so awkward. I don't know. I assume it's everybody, but
You
it's
have
just
to
so
make it awkward. That's literally the only
but it's
thing
just
that
so
ever
fake.
works.
From this show, I can't be a fake person. That's what's hard for me with cold pickups. That's what's hard with me making a profile on an app because we all know what we're all on there doing. You know?
That's why I made mine so over the top satirical that
Right.
they knew it was a joke. I mean, I just like I tried all the shit where you're trying to look good or you're fishing, whatever the fuck. You take a picture next to a boat, always works. If there's a boat in the background. But no, me and my brother were laughing about it one day. I was like, let's just take pictures of me doing shit around the house. So I had a photo of me cooking, doing the dishes, laying in bed, reading a book, plunging a toilet, and on a computer, all the same outfit. All the pictures were all taken simultaneously. and just cleaned house. I wasn't smiling, and it just looked like I was doing random shit. I think the 6th picture was me like doing a load of laundry.
Right, I remember those.
And it was just like it was so over the top satirical, like just doing chores, and then my profile just started popping off because no one was doing that shit. Everyone looked so serious, like look at me, look at me.
Maybe I'll give it another go. Maybe if I have time, bored at work today or tomorrow, I'll make a Hinge profile.
Yeah,
maybe
try
again. It's a new year, just to more out of curiosity. But
well, at least you can see what's around you because you can.
Like
do
I
the
said, my thing
shit.
is I'm not. It's not like I'm crazy to get in a relationship or whatever, but I just need to expand the portfolio a little bit. I'm not trying to be a cockhound like I was in my early 20s, but
right. You're just trying to have consistent sniz.
Yeah, and it's not even about the snidge. It's fun to listen. You can call me a piazza, but obviously the sex is great and I'm good at it. But I enjoy the dates.
Yeah,
I enjoy having somebody to watch a shitty movie with or go to a restaurant with. You know, I call me an old romantic gay, but I enjoy that part.
Yeah.
You know, and that doesn't have to be a girlfriend. It could just be a chick, a little arm candy to bring around, you know?
Yeah, just no drama. That's why you got to draw the line at the drama at some point.
Right, which is where I'm at now. Paying the.
I told you, yeah. I know.
James R is talking about hookers.
Yeah.
No, I've discussed this. I've never paid for sex a single time. Period. That's a fact.
Dave, yeah, Dave's right. Just put a video of this up on your dating profile. Can you do that?
Yeah, I should put up the clip of me saying it's cool to kiss guys.
Yeah, or the one from the beach with the speedo.
But seriously, maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll text you my profile for proofreading. Maybe I'll even put it on Twitter if it's not too personal for consideration from everyone else.
Yeah,
maybe I'll do that.
Yeah, get some feedback. See what's going on. You just gotta. So if you shop around and you see what like the dudes are, I mean, they're all the fucking same. You just have to do what they're not doing.
Shop around the dudes, you say?
Yeah, make a chick profile with a different email and shop around the dudes. See what they're doing.
Interesting. That's actually interesting, but I don't. That's a lot. It sounds like a lot of work.
Yeah, I know. If you're bored, you just get super high, and that's what I did. I mean, call me a fag all you want, but I just wanted to see what they're not doing so I can get noticed, and it works. So
interesting. Like, so you actually did that?
Yeah, of course.
You made a chick profile to look at dudes' profiles.
Yeah, so I see what's going on out there. It's like 99.
No, that's actually genius.
99% of them have a picture with a fish. Well, this was back in Texas. They always have pictures of them fishing. Ooh, nice rip. Fishing. They always have a picture with them and their boys. And then like the mirror selfie classic, every dude does it. It's fucking retarded. So I was just like, I'm just gonna do something different, and it works.
Yeah, I feel like so. Am I wrong? I feel like you can't flex too hard with these profiles. Like you can't like try to like. You get where I'm going? Like
yeah, because it immediately comes off as, hey, look at me, I'm a douchebag.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And I guess that's the
trust me, ladies
thing.
don't have a big what do you call it? Attention span. So the minute they see a big flashy watch or a pair of Jordans or you're taking a picture in front of your car, they're swiping left immediately.
Wait, left is good or bad?
Bad. Yeah.
Well, why? Wait, wouldn't they like shiny things?
No, because it comes off to them like, hey, look at me, and they don't like that shit.
What do they like? They like betas, essentially?
Random shit. They like to laugh. You have to do something off the wall, man. I'm telling you. It works.
Yeah, I could do that.
I had my friend do it, and it worked for him. And he hadn't had sniz in like 5 years because he's terrible at women.
Like I said, I'm really... it's the beginning part I'm really not great at. It's the back. Luckily, if I could choose, frankly, I'd still rather be what I'm good at, which is closing at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But it's that getting in the door. And frankly, let's put all the cards on the table. I've always said I've achieved more than I could have ever dreamed in the ladies' field, being 5'5.5", 5,
Yeah.
6 on a good day with the right shoes, of course.
Platform.
But it's just the truth, ladies. Like, if you're 6 feet, it takes care of the initial interest right off the bat, right? Even if you look like a mongoloid. So just to be 6 feet or whatever, you know what I'm saying? That eliminates a lot of shit right off the bat, you know?
Yeah.
So being my height and still a strapping lad, I essentially have to do that much more till they realize I have a nice hog.
Right.
And,
They got to see the beast.
And funnier and more attractive than these people who are taller, who all they did to be tall was nothing. They were born like that.
Well, like I say, if you do decide to do this, and I've always said this, and they come across and they ask you how tall you are in the messages, you immediately ask them how much they weigh. It's just and it's what has to be done. And 99% of the time, they get mad. Yeah, I know that's the whole point. You got to put them in their place. They get mad and they're like, "Oh, you can't talk about a woman's weight." And you're like, "Well, sorry, I have preferences too."
Right.
So, try to let somebody learn something.
Oh, so that's a teaching moment. That's obviously not going anywhere.
No. You're not. It's not going to work at all. No.
Yeah.
But if someone,
all right, I think I've been. This is an inspiring talk. You're like my sorcerer.
It's fun to get on there and fuck with people.
I'll put together for you, for me, for all of our friends in the chat and the people watching later and listening later. We'll do a little experiment. I'll say it now. I'll make a Hinge profile if that's the one. Is that the one we're gonna agree on?
Yeah,
I've heard Bumble.
It's probably no. Bumble sucks. Don't use that one. Bumble sucks because it's you got to wait for the lady to message you first, and like I said about the attention span, it's just a fucking pain in the ass. And
although that would be good for me in a way,
but you gotta that's one of the ones we kind of have to pay in order to fucking really get.
Gotcha. So Hinge is the best free one going, essentially.
Yeah.
And then you run into the issue. Oh boy.
Oh shit, he's here.
Thank you, Tommy.
Tommy
7 Names. Fuck these broads. The great Tommy 7 Names texted me the other day. Happy New Year, Tommy. Bon Natale. Hope your Christmas was good. Thank you. Thank you for the super chat, my guy. Here, Tommy, you got to hang out soon. What are we doing? You hammerheads?
Hey,
let's make a date. Me, you, Mead. We'll get a couple bags. We'll go in the back at Casey's. I haven't fucking done coke since Labor Day. I've been. Somebody give me some coke.
Get some
Speaking of my lady, I literally gave the lady a ride home last night dropped her off to buy coke. So
I've done that before.
I could show you that.
And I was so
for
tired.
Her, not for me. I'm saying she was like, yeah. So that's the caliber of person.
One time I was on this date with this chick, first date, and I was going to get a bag, and the runaround was such a pain in the ass. It was 5 a.m. We finally got to the coke dealer's house, and I just drove off as soon as she went inside.
Yeah, no, this was not. Literally, I just told her she was gonna take a lift, and I was like, because she's going home, and I was like, I'll just drop you off. But it was just funny that that was the reason. Typical. So that's what I'm dealing with, and that's the other thing. The ladies my age. No offense, ladies, and understandably, and not saying I don't either, but all the ladies my age, especially the ladies, just have all this baggage at this point. I hate to say it, and which is fine, but it's like their whole personality, is like, woe is me, and like I'm just trying to have fun still. So it's not even like I joke around about it with the kind of been not dating, but doing whatever with this. 20 or 20-something year old, but they're fun because they're still crazy and just doing whatever. But that's the other side of it is the same. They're crazy and just want to do whatever.
Yeah,
and
they have.
I wouldn't mind. I don't mind my older ladies either because they kind of know what they want. They're usually all horned up. Shout out Kelly and Stacy. So. And but those obviously. They're on the back end. So that's the other side of it is that these late 30s girls my age are usually out of a relationship. Some of them are divorced or they have kids or there's unfortunately, I feel like me being single at my age, and I'm a male, so luckily for us, it's not as pressing. I always look at it, I have till like 50 to settle down.
Right.
Not that I would want to wait that long, but if I have to, I could live with it. But whereas, yeah, again, girls my age are kind of,
Yeah.
yeah. And
Yeah,
I
shop
happen for me
around.
organically being in that relationship. Like, it's not like I've just been bumping around dating and now you find yourself single. Like, no, I was in a relationship for damn near 7 years, and I'm just on the back end of it now. So I'm like, yes. My point is, I'm organically single at this age. It's not like a lot of the shitty guys who just, like I said, fucking have just been pieces of shit forever and now find themselves, single and a piece of shit. So I'm a little different. Obviously, I put myself on a pedestal, as I always do.
Well, you kind of have to so people can see you.
Yeah. Oh, wow. I see what you did there. Stancil, just a young lost boy. What's the rest?
At 38, figuring it out.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
James R. keeping up with the times.
Well, I'm figuring out it's a new world. Like I said,
Yeah.
I was in that relationship right in from essentially like 27 to 35, basically. So, and that was when it really pops off. So, yeah, this is a dating show now.
Yeah, we turned into what's that? Fucking I can't even remember people's names. Louis
Guys
J.
we fuck,
Gomez.
girls we
yeah, whatever the fuck show is. Ugh. I'm glad those clips aren't going around anymore. Kate Congdon, Kimmy
Oh my
Congdon.
God, that is and I know we've covered this before, so I'm not gonna go crazy because I've already gone crazy on it. But that Kim Congdon and Princess Shank, I think, whatever that podcast is fucking terrible.
It's brutal.
If anybody wants to throw up, go to Kim Congdon's Instagram and watch any clip from their podcast, and it is just like you could literally take any middle school girl and have the same conversations. Like,
exactly.
There's no comedy involved. And I saw them a couple of weeks ago. Like, I think, was she on Rogan or she met? I think she was on, Kim Congdon was on Rogan.
Really?
I was like, God, I gotta fuck Louis J. Gomez, I guess, because she has no business on there.
Yeah, no, that was probably one of the least. I didn't even see clips from that. It was probably terrible.
Yeah.
Kim Gong. Yeah, I mean, yeah, she's got that ass, but it doesn't mean she can't have a fucking terrible show. And I think it's overrated.
she's a comedy 7 and a street 5.5. Kim Congdon,
Right.
very, very elfish, weird face and head.
Now, what are you doing for the New Year's? Are you gonna be working?
Yeah, I'll be. Yeah, I had my fun. My little fun was last night. I was off. That was my full day off, and I ended up spending it the evening with that lady, and which was nice. And then shit hits the fan in the morning,
Of course.
But
time.
yes, I'll be at the Soccer Ball Comedy Club in Stamford. We have an 8 o'clock show and then a 10:30 like ball drop show. So I'll fucking probably be here. The bars close here at 2, so I probably won't even get out to hit up a bar, unfortunately. And then I'm right back here Monday. So Tuesday it is. Tuesday, Stancil back in the city for
beautiful.
Compound.
Are you gonna try to stop by the bar afterwards? People are chirping. People are saying the show is not the same since you've been on.
Ooh, the Opster?
Yeah, people are missing you on there.
People like me. I made my cameo on the last one, the one last week, before the new year at least, not this week, whatever. So I've been on it twice. We'll see. You got to leave them wanting more, right? So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Maybe I'll meet somebody on Hinge by Tuesday and have plans after in hot water. Who knows?
Yeah, maybe you'll be throwing some legs up by Tuesday. It'd be crazy.
Yeah, throwing something up.
Yeah. You'll be dropping the baggage, all right.
Yeah, I'll drop a bag.
All right, folks, check it out. If you haven't seen it yet, go get the new T-shirt. I'm going to try to update it a little bit, but I did the best I could with my creative abilities. Obviously, I'm no artiste, but
we're
again,
just
thank
two
you,
boys.
Limmy. Yeah, we're just two fellas looking to sell some merch with our hogs on it. Whatever you want. It's up there, skimaskcollective.com. just go, just buy something. I mean, get it for your grandma. Get it,
Join
buy
the
something for your
page.
dead mother. You know.
Yeah, put it on her grave. Buy a little Elvis was gay shirt and drape it over her tombstone. She'd appreciate it. A lot of people jumping on the Elvis is gay bandwagon these days.
I know. I've seen it. I've seen it. People have stopped chirping about he's not gay. There's more people saying he is. We were first. We were.
We have a T-shirt to prove it.
Yes,
yeah, at Stancil Gym, Twitter and Instagram. Like I said, the back to regularly scheduled broadcasting this week with the Tuesdays. I'll be live around 12:30, 12:40 from deep in the streets of New York. Then we'll have the dump at 1:30, then in hot water at 2:15. I was thinking to give Opie and the fans a break this week to create some more demand, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Maybe I also think me and Steve tentatively we're going to have our monthly boys' night on Tuesday, so I might just do that. Or maybe I'll do neither and maybe hopefully meet a lady of the a sensual lady.
Yeah, there you go.
But that's it. Join the page. It's $3 a month. That's basically what a bottle of water costs these days.
Right.
With this damn inflation, am I right? Blah, blah, blah. Who gives a fuck?
No one.
And that's all I got. That's all
right,
got.
Folks. This is officially
year,
the last show of the year. Thank you for 2023 and happy Hogidays.
How many shows did we do this year? Do we know the number we started at?
No, and I probably should have looked that up, but it's easy to find. We can look that up.
Yeah, no, I'm just curious.
We'll figure it out. Happy Hogidays.
Happy Hogidays. Great call. Who was that? James R? Somebody said that.
It was a beloved chatter.
Beloved chatter.
We
Shout
appreciate
out.
that.
Happy
Thank you,
Hogidays.
Vaping Dago. And we'll see you guys.
Little Lemmy, Stacy, Tommy Seven Names. We'll see you next week.